Imagine if there was a player in the league who was the best defender in the NBA, a top 10 playmaking small forward of all time, and shooting 53% from the field. Where would he rank? Well, let's talk about 1991 Scottie Pippen, one of the most underappreciated peaks of NBA history. In this video, we'll be looking at some film and breaking down his game and the positives he brought on the court. There's no question Scottie impacted the game mostly on the defensive end, able to anchor elite defenses despite not being as strong as his counterparts. One of the reasons Scottie never needed as much strength to be successful was his mental awareness on that side of the ball and initiating the physicality. Not fouling, but letting you know that he's there and making it uncomfortable in the opposition. On this one, he's into Bird early, not letting him get comfortable in the post. When Bird gets the ball and puts it on the ground, he takes away his offhand, leading to a great help and a tough shot. Here, he goes through the off screen and into his hip. Once the player makes his move, he's there for an easy contest and a block on the jumper. While Pippen's post defense was great, out on the perimeter he was more of a nightmare, being engaged and having active hands. These fast hands help Scottie in passing lanes, able to disrupt passes, showing off that great awareness and reaction time. And with this lift and awareness, adding with his active hands, he was a nightmare in isolation. Scottie was able to guard 1 through 5s, great. And within an era, you're down low getting beat up in the post, and guards and forwards trying to pick you apart on the perimeter. There really wasn't any defensive coverage that he was out of place in or uncomfortable. Pippen's quickness and foot speed, as well as his will on that end, allowed him to get into position for these contests, covering a lot of ground defensively and making him one of the best weak side defenders and shot blockers ever. Here he's on the weak side. He quickly gets through the screen with a great contest, then follows his man, but then he quickly realizes the drive coming and recovers for a block. Or here when he's fighting for positioning in the post, Scottie gets knocked off balance but instantly recovers to help on the drive to get the charge. Scottie's non-stop motor and communication was an impact in the numbers as well, being the top 4 defense in the league with the 101.0 defensive rating. And with Scottie, his defense led to instant offense. Scottie would push the ball at full speed in the middle and make the defense make crucial decisions. Reacts to his drive, he would drop it off to a trailer or cutter, or darting a pass in the pocket for shooters. And if you react to any of his teammates around, he was not shy to go straight up for a finish. On top of his ability to push it in transition, Scottie was an excellent outlet passer, hauling in defensive rebounds and hitting players down court in stride for easy 2-point buckets. Scottie wasn't only great in transition. In the half court, he was a great passer, capitalizing on the triangle system and the off-ball movement, being one of the best at manipulating passes and recognizing defensive mishaps and hitting cutters at will. While a lot of Scottie's assists were created by the attention and gravity of MJ, having a player that can thread openings and hit teammates in their pocket worked great for any offense. Here he gains attention on the drive from the big. When the defender helps off Horace Grant, Scottie instantly hits him for an and-one finish. With this one, Scottie's eyes are up on the break and he sees his man trailing a spot into the corner. He instantly drives hard to the middle, bringing the attention and help on his drive for an easy kick-out pass. In addition to Scottie on-ball dishing, he made his money moving off-ball as well, mixing cuts with quick sniping passes down low for the shooters, or drop off the cutters as well, being one of the first point forward prototypes. And if there wasn't anybody open off his cut, he would or would try to put you on a poster. While Scottie wasn't a great scorer, when it came to shooting from the outside and breaking down your man with tight handle on the perimeter, he knew how to get to his spots and rising up in the mid-range, shooting 52% from the field. Here he uses the momentum of the defender, guessing and playing the drive. Scottie uses a quick in and out and rise up, leaving the defender to contest out of place. We're here where he quickly sells the pump fake and attacks, then initiating the contact with the finish, which brings us to the next ability on that end, and that was his elite finishing at the rim, which was impressive in the 90s where it wasn't as much space and bigs or bigs out there, clogging the lanes and giving out punishment, but it seemed like for Pip he could finish around them or dunk on them, making it seem like competition for him and MJ on who would have the best finish or body in the game. All in all, Scottie's playmaking and scoring capabilities combined with his movement off the ball made him a positive on offense. Mix that with his legendary level on defense, you get an all-around great basketball player, and in my opinion, a top 10 basketball player in 1991.